It's 3:30 on 29th of April 2013. I'm going to run through my 1 minute scalping technique. This one, I've been using this all day today, and I'll show you how to do it basically. So what I use on the EJ, which is my favourite pair, is the Super Trend. It saves you basically drawing on trend lines manually. It's a very handy tool. There's your trend line, and when she breaks, the Super Trend breaks as well. So it just saves you doing a lot of manual drawing with your charts, etc. Okay, so using the Super Trend, what we're looking for a reason for it to be broken, for a trend change, for a swing basically. So this is a session I didn't trade. I'm just going to give you a couple of examples in this session how and why you would trade it. So we have a Super Trend break here. Now what we're doing, we're looking for the first pullback or first rally on a bearish move. So here we have the Super Trend break, we have a bearish candle, and then we have a change of the guard, a bullish candle. So we're looking for a 1 to 5 bar pullback, or 1 to 5 bar rally. Okay, 3 bar is ideal, but 1 to 5 is okay. So here we have our change of the guard, and entry would have been above there. Now I hasten to say I didn't take this trade because it was 5:30 this morning. Before I trade, I'd start about 7. Okay, so here is our entry. Our stop is below the swing. So you're looking at about a 10 pip trade on this one. Looking for a 2 to 1 risk reward. Now what we would do is use a Fibonacci for our targets. Okay, so a 361 from the previous swing, high and low. Ideally we want a Gartley setup on an ABCD formation. So we've got to make sure our 1 to 1 is within the parameters. So our stop is at -12, and our first target is, okay, it's around 361. So that's a viable trade. Okay, now once price has reached an ABCD formation or a Gartley or any form of harmonic, then you are not looking for trades in that direction. Okay, you're looking for opposite counter trades. So here we would have had a nice little doji here, and here we would have an ABCD D at this point here. So we're looking for a break of the ST, break of the trend basically, and we're waiting for a rally on this one. So here we have our rally, and then we have our change of the guard, red candle here, bearish candle here, and a short underneath, stop above the swing or the ST. You can use the ST as the stop, as long as you give it a few pips breathing space, and pops you down she pops. It's a 261 nicely. We're also on weekly support here, so that's a nice 2 to 1 trade again. Okay, now 7 o'clock, these are trades I actually took from here. We had a Gartley here. This was a Gartley formation here at this point here. This is a D point here, so we're looking for a long. So price pops through our Super Trend, basically our short-term trend there. Okay, so price has broken through our Super Trend. Now wait for a red candle and then a green candle to buy above. Okay, there's our red candle, green candle, and we bought above at 740. This is a live trade, this one. A stop at 727. First target at 752, which is a 1 to 1, and further targets from there unless she hits a harmonic or an ABCD formation. Okay, which she will do at one of the Fibonacci levels. Okay, so we're keeping an eye on that. Okay. Okay, 161 hit, 261 hit, and we're happy with that. Looking for the 361 unless she forms a D, which she does. And we're coming up to 8 o'clock now. Now the 8 o'clock is a different beast altogether. We have a Gartley formed on the pre-8 o'clock candle. So the Super Trend doesn't really come into play on this particular hour because it's London Open. Okay, so this is indicating a bullish move, so I'm not going to go short on against this Gartley, and we are bullish. We've bounced on the weekly, so we're looking for a bull move on this, so we're going to buy above. Okay, buy above the bullish candle. Stop below and off she goes. And we're taking in at this green line on our 4-hour trade at 790, I believe, or 800, around that area. Okay, so she pops up. We now have a pullback, so we can add to this. This is the 8 o'clock candle, don't forget. So there's a lot of money moving in at this time of the morning. So we have a buy here to add to the position, stop underneath. She's hit the 261. We're looking for any form of Gartley. We have a doji there, indicating she may come down to 361. Okay, we have a D at around the 361, so we are now looking for a short. Now this is a short entry here, but not taking it because it hasn't crossed the super trend or broken the trend line, basically. Okay, so it hasn't broken it yet. We'll do any second. Okay, so a nice trade out of that. So 770 entry, 755 stop, and come out of that at 820. So a 50 pip trade on that one. Okay, so now we're just looking for a short. Waiting for our setup. Okay, we have a break. We have a green bullish candle there. We have a bearish candle there. Not brilliant signal, but still, it is what it is. We're taking in. Price retraces. Okay, we have a nice pullback now, so we're going to add to this position at 806. Fibs are set. And off she goes. She hits 261. Now we have a danger area here because we have a Fibonacci. Just waiting for a C formation, D formation, so extension. And here we have it. 707, so waiting for a long now, waiting for a break of the super trend. There you go. 3-bar pullback. This looks like a nice one. These are live trades from today, don't forget. There's your change of the guard. Buy above, stop below. 261, looking for, if she'll have it. Now we've got a D before she's a 261, so we're looking for a short again once the ST's been broken. And she uses green bars, red bar, short below. And there we go, target achieved. Now on a D rise and support also. Looking for a long. There's your green bar, there's your pullback, sorry. Got a pullback, there's our entry bar. Nice hammer on that. Entry. 161 achieved. No deformation as yet. 261 achieved. And a deformation. And I recorded these from here, so I'll carry on with the video. Okay, we are looking at a possible short. We're still long on our 4-hour trade from 800, but on the 1 minute, she's formed a harmonic on the 5 minute and also an ABCD reversal on this 1 minute. So once she's broken this level here, we'll wait for the first rally and then we'll take a short. We'll wait for it to form a new low and then that'll let us set our targets for the short. Our bias is bullish, so we'll be looking to scalp this and get out with what we can and wait for a pullback to this area here for it to shoot off again to the long side. Okay, so until this this level 12,806 is breached, our bias is still long, and we will not take a short until this is breached and we have a sustained break, confirmed break below it. And I'll recall once that happens, our long is still active from the entry to 790. We're looking at 830 for the next target on that. She's hit 261 and 361 is at 830. Okay, so that's still active. If that does across this support level, then we will close out the long, take a short, and see where she takes us. Okay, but our 4 hour long is still open, and it will be for until target 1 or stop has been hit. Okay, we're in short, filled at 807, stop above 814, first target 795, second target 780. I'll have a look and see what she does around the 161 area. Move the stop to break even once she's hit this area. Okay, added to the short position, pull back, another lot at 12.810, stop the same just above 15, or a sustained break of the ST, and our 1-to-1 target on this one is 5, and target's all the way down. I've closed both those positions now, one for plus 15, one for plus 20. Reason being, she's come down, she's hit our support level, and she's formed a harmonic as well, 1 and 5 minute. So we're not going to take a long from here, but I'm happy with 35 pips for that counter trend short trade for now. Okay, we came out of short just at the right time. Obviously, we have bullish move now. Didn't take a long. We had a long signal here. I didn't take a long here because it's too chippy choppy on the 1 minute. So using the ST as a very safe level. So she's coming up to the ST now. So what we'll do exactly the same again. We'll wait for a sustained break, wait for a pullback, and then go long again. We are long bias on this because of the 4 hour trade. We're still long from 800. She's hovering around the price. We've got some news coming out in 9 minutes, so that will push price one way or the other. Okay. Okay, we're long in this. We took the long. She broke through the ST. 1 bar pullback, not ideal, but our bias is bullish. So we've been taking at 815. Our stop underneath at below the super trend. First target 830. Second target 850, etc, etc. We've got a risk event coming up now, so we should see price bolt through our targets. Now it's at plus 15. Price has come to a halt, and our 361 level, so that's not bad. It's a 1-to-1 trade, that one. She'll pull back and she'll fly through. We're still long from our 800 as well, our 4 hour trade, so that little 1 minute scalper, another plus 15. We got out of our long at 835. We're now looking to take a counter trend 1 minute short. Won't enter any trades until she breaks this level and pulls and rallies a little bit. This is counter trend. We are still long in our 4 hour trade from the 800, but we're just taking advantage of the 1 minute swings on this pair. Okay, so I'm looking for a little short entry soon once she breaks this ST level, and I'll record once we're in. Close that short out at plus 20. Price came down to our support level, and we'll probably bounce from here. So that was just a 1-to-1 plus 20 pips on that one. Flat at the minute after the short close at our support level. No trade at the minute. What I am waiting for is a long. So we've bounced on support. Our 4 hour is bullish. But again, I won't be taking the trade until we breach the ST level here, and we have a pullback, and then a going long. Although she is very bullish, I'm going to wait for the safety of this, and we'll take a long. Okay, we have our ST break. Waiting for a pullback. 10 seconds before this bar closes. If this closes red, we will buy above the close at 8.15. Okay, not ideal. I prefer a bit more of a pullback, but she is bullish on the 4 hour, so I'm quite happy to take this breakout here. 8.15, stop at 790, 1-to-1 target, and let's have a look. Okay, she's pulling back a bit now, which I prefer. And once we have a green bar now, I'm waiting for a green bar, then I will look for a long. Okay, I'm going to cancel that order now. Pending at 12.805. Stop underneath the support at 90, so we're looking for 15 pip 1-to-1 on this. So that's past the 161, unfortunately, so we'll have to have a look at the 161, what happens there. And 261 is up at near 130. 361 is 845. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to trigger. So what we have here, we have a super trend cross, a 5-bar pullback, and a change in the guard. If it doesn't break this level, obviously we're not going to go long. But that is the pending order. If she breaks the support here, then we'll cancel the order. 12.800 after the engulfing signal bar. First target's up at 12.809, and moving on up from there. Shot up, hit our 361 for plus 45 pips, closed it there, closed that one. She pulled back, formed a harmonic and a pin bar hammer, so took another long at 37, stop underneath at 30, 27 to stop, and target 2-to-1, 58, 20 pips on that one, out on that one. She come back, and now she's just meandering, and I'm done for the day because it's 4 o'clock.